10 years before Su Chen's rebirth, when 10,000 clan hunting ground had just begun. At the beginning, bind to a 10,000-fold growth rate system. Reminder. You have awakened the F.level shadow clone talent, triggering a 10,000-fold increase. The talent has advanced to the only SSS level talent. The Supreme Clone, which can create 10,000 clones with independent consciousness. And each clone has awakened the SSS level talent. From then on, Su Chen embarked on an alternative path of development, weaving a web behind the scenes and laying out the world, build the first territory, control the ancient dragon city in the wilderness, and fight in all directions in the war city of 10,000 clans, build the first chamber of commerce, gather wealth from all over the world, and provide inexhaustible logistics resources. In addition, he also controls various forces such as the First Guild, First Mercenary Corps, and First Killer Organization, and with our own efforts, we will take over many rankings such as level rankings, equipment rankings, territory rankings, pet rankings, and more. A few years later, in the battlefield of the 10,000 clans, 10,000 invincible powerhouses emerged. Suppressed thousands of ethnic groups. Main characters. Su Chen. Keywords of the novel. Online game. Opening clone with a 10,000-fold increase in growth. No pop-ups. Online game. Opening with 10,000-fold increase in clone. Download the complete set of TXT, online game. Starting with a 10,000-fold increase in personal growth. Latest chapter reading. Chapter 1. The Wanzu hunting ground is about to open. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Competition among all races, survival of the fittest, the strong will gain eternal lifespan and become a divine existence, while the weak can only become the backdrop of the strong, becoming floating duckweed in the river of fate, drifting with the flow. Coming soon. The countdown begins. 3, 2, 1, all members descend. The 10,000 clan hunting ground is open at this point. All humans on Blue Star have fallen into shock. The eastern part of the Dragon Kingdom. In a simple single apartment, a young man suddenly opened his eyes. And when he heard the sound coming from his ear, he took a deep breath in an instant. It seems. What I guessed was right, it was indeed reborn. The young man's name is Su Chen. He is a reborn person from 10 years later. And he not only was reborn, but also returned to the day of the arrival of the 10,000 clan hunting ground. Wanzu hunting ground. Su Chen murmured, then slowly closed his eyes, as if recalling something. And at this moment a beam of light appeared out of thin air, enveloping him. After the beam of light dissipated, the young man was nowhere to be seen. And this scene is happening in every corner of the world. As soon as the scene turned, Su Chen appeared in a rudimentary wooden house. The uneven yellow mud floor, the black and drafty wooden walls, the creaking doors and windows. Apart from a bed, there is not even a chair, so it can be said that a family is in dire straits. Welcome player Su Chen to Maple Leaf Village, Novice Village 10086. You have obtained the status of a temporary villager in Maple Leaf Village, as well as a temporary wooden house to live in. Novice cabin is protected by the system, and no one can enter without your consent. You have been given an opportunity to extract talent and abilities, which will determine your future development direction and potential. Do you want to draw immediately? A series of systematic sounds echoed in Su Chen's mind. Draw now. He didn't hesitate and made a choice directly, and a huge wheel suddenly appeared in front of him. The roulette wheel is divided into thousands of areas of different sizes, some wider than the palm of the hand and some thinner than the strands of hair. Each region represents a different innate ability. The larger the area, the greater the chance of being transferred, and the more useless the talent and abilities within it. Heart of the Fighter, Phantom Swordsman, Rapid Advance, Rapid Healing, Magic Surging. On the contrary, in several areas that only occupy the thickness of hair, each talent and ability is incredibly powerful. Sword God, Elemental Lord, King of Combat, Infinite Firepower. In fact, the information conveyed by the system prompt is not complete. More precisely, the type of talent determines the direction of your development, and the level of talent determines your future potential. For example, power-based talents can greatly enhance physical professions such as warriors, knights, and swordsmen. For example, magical talents are more suitable for mage professions. If you make the wrong choice, it will be the beginning of a disaster. A player who has acquired magical talents and abilities, but chooses to become a warrior, does he still want to use his left-hand sword to chop people and his right hand to rub fireballs? Therefore, the match between talent and profession is also quite important. In addition to the types of innate abilities, level is also a major determining factor. And innate abilities, from low to high, are divided into 9 levels. F, E, D, C, B, A, S, SS, and SSS. The higher the level, the better the effect. For example, an F.level power talent can at most allow you to chop bricks with your hands. But if it's an SSS level power talent, in the later stages of development, it's not a problem to wave and destroy the stars. Su Chen recalled various information about innate abilities in his mind and murmured to himself, I don't know if the extracted innate abilities will change after being reborn. The roulette wheel rotates rapidly, and the pointer swipes over each talent and ability. Congratulations player, you have successfully extracted the F.level talent ability. Condensed clone. Please check the details yourself. Upon hearing this voice, a hint of disappointment couldn't help but appear in Su Chen's eyes. Sure enough. Some things, even if they are reborn, will not change. But so what? Although the talent and ability are only at level F, having memories from past lives doesn't necessarily mean losing to those SSS level talent recipients. As Su Chen spoke, he opened the talent panel. Condensed clone, level F attribute. Consolidate a clone with basic intelligence, which can assist the master in battles, or level up by fighting monsters like ordinary players, enhancing strength. Note: the clone is controlled by the master and cannot have independent thinking. Looking at this familiar talent and ability, Su Chen realized that it was no different from his previous life. But at this moment, a crisp and pleasant voice rang out in his mind. Ding dong. Congratulations to the host, successfully loading the 10,000-fold increase system. Your F.level talent ability. Condensed clone triggers 10,000-fold increase, becoming the only SSS level talent ability. Supreme clone. Please check for details on your own. Condensed clone, unique, level. SSS attribute. 1. You can gather 10,000 clones with advanced intelligence, possessing the ability to think independently and act alone, no different from ordinary people. 2. You have absolute control over the clone, and you can always bring consciousness to the clone. The clone cannot exist independently of you. 3. You can obtain everything about a clone except for attributes, including skills, equipment, talents, titles, items, etc. Looking at the talent and ability in front of him, Su Chen was speechless for a long time. SSS level only talent ability. Among the billions of players on Blue Star, only 3 have SSS level talent and abilities. But now, I have become an existence above them. Chapter 2. 10,000-fold amplification system. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Just as Su Chen was shocked, another system prompt sounded ding-dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have obtained the only talent ability at SSS level. The Supreme Clone, which can create 10,000 clone characters. Do you want to start creating it? Create. Ding-dong. Reminder to player Su Chen, you need to give a name to your clone character, or have the system randomly choose a name. Please choose. Su Chen pursed his lips and said, there are 10,000 clone characters. I'm afraid he's going to the end of time. The system is random. And distribute all clone characters equally to each novice village. Ding dong. Successfully created a game character for you. Lushan Pass, and has been assigned to Beginner Village 9527. Ding dong. Successfully created a game character for you. Korean 1 Dragon, and has been assigned to Novice Village 4689. Ding dong. Successfully created a game character for you. Lin Changming, and has been assigned to Novice Village 2502. The creation of 10,000 clone characters was completed in just a blink of an eye and randomly assigned to thousands of novice villages. But what surprised Su Chen even more was the information displayed in the information bar of these clones. Ding dong. Your clone character Lin Changming triggers a 10,000-fold amplification system to obtain SSS level talent ability. Giant Spirit Power, ding dong. Your clone character Lushan Pass triggers a 10,000-fold amplification system to obtain SSS level talent ability. Elemental Master, ding dong. Your clone character, Han Yuanlong, triggers a 10,000-fold amplification system to obtain SSS level talent ability. Unmatched Sword God, Crouching Slot. Can a clone also trigger a 10,000-fold amplification system? This is really a heifer getting married, the cow is so powerful. Giant Spirit Power, level. SSS Attribute. 1. The strength attribute of the character increases by 3 times. If you switch to a power class such as Warrior or Knight, the effect can increase by up to 5 times. 2. Using heavy weapons such as Warhammer, Giant Axe, and Club to attack has a 30% chance of triggering special effects such as serious injury, dizziness, and shock. 3. You can summon a giant spirit possession once a day, increasing your character's strength by 10 times. The effect lasts for 45 seconds and can be increased as your character's level increases. Wushuang Sword God level. SSS effect. 1. Transferring to the swordsman profession can increase attack power by an additional 1000%. 2. All sword skills of the character can be obtained. SSS level talents and abilities appear on each clone character. In his past life, his abilities that were unattainable were now like cabbage, which dazzled Su Chen. 10,000 clones, all possessing SSS level innate abilities, are simply invincible. Just as Su Chen was ecstatic, another voice rang in his ear. Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, talent extraction has ended. Please choose your initial profession for yourself. Note 1. Try to choose the initial profession based on talent and ability, in order to maximize your strength. Note 2. The initial profession can be selected between warrior, mage, mechanic, assassin, and archer. Note 3. After initial career selection, you can obtain a new equipment corresponding to the profession, as well as a new skill for a related profession. Su Chen nodded. He was already familiar with these pieces of information, and even without any prompts, he could make the most accurate judgment. In the hunting grounds of the 10,000 clans, there are thousands of strange professions, but they cannot be separated from the category of basic professions such as warriors, magicians, priests, assassins, archers, etc. For example, warriors can evolve into professions such as swordsmen, knights, and warriors in the later stages. And magicians are the foundation of professions such as elemental mages, summoners, alchemists, and spell masters. Of course, in addition to these basic professions, there are also special professions such as merchants, lords, doctors, and explorers. For example, Su Chen once met a merchant professional player. A shot full of flowers and rain pouring money, instantly killing hundreds of enemies of the same level, with unparalleled strength. It's quite expensive. And lord players can train troops and cultivate heroes. Although its own combat effectiveness is not strong, it governs thousands of troops and horses. Once developed, it is definitely an existence that cannot be ignored. However, if you want to transfer to a special profession, it's not that simple. For example, in order to become a businessman, one needs to have a certain amount of financial resources, be able to knock on the door of indigenous influence, obtain a trade certificate and complete certain tests. And the Lord's profession is even more difficult, requiring the acquisition of a territory and completion of test tasks before transferring to another profession. There are only a few special professions that can be directly chosen, such as doctors and bards, with average results. Career information came to Su Chen's mind. The roles of assassins and archers are too specialized. Although their strength is strong, it is not conducive to comprehensive development. Priests can only play auxiliary roles, which is not my fault. Although warriors are powerful, their later development is also relatively comprehensive. They can engage in hand-to-hand combat with enemies, which is the choice of a reckless man. I don't want to be a strong man with muscles all over my mind. So, all that's left is high-end and grand. All that's left is the mysterious and noble Fae. Su Chen rubbed his chin, his eyes gradually glowing. Magic Department. Just choose a magician. Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, who has successfully chosen magic as his initial career direction. He will receive newbie equipment. A low-quality oak staff, and newbie skill. Fireball technique. In Su Chen's hand, there was an extra piece of worn-out wooden stick out of thin air. Poor quality oak cane, white, level 1 quality. Normal attribute. MP plus 5% durability. 15/15, note. A useless beginner's equipment, you may be able to use it to kill chickens. Looking at the little stick in his hand, Su Chen shook his head in silence. Although the evaluation of the system is heartwarming, it is actually quite relevant. This thing has no other function besides killing wild chickens and field mice. But at this moment, a crisp and pleasant system prompt sounded in Su Chen's ear. Ding dong. Congratulations to the host, you have successfully triggered the 10,000-fold amplification system and obtained the legendary equipment. Elf secret language, gold. Please check the details yourself. In an instant, the dilapidated wooden stick transformed into a golden and dazzling magic wand. Elf secret language, gold, level 1 quality. Legend equipment bonus attributes. 1. Spirit plus 52. MP plus 1003. Spell speed plus 30% 4. MP recovery speed plus 100% durability. 45/45 special attribute. When attacking, it can deal an additional 30% of magic damage. Alright. This can be considered a change of guns. Gold legendary equipment can definitely be called a divine artifact in the beginner stage. Su Chen excitedly caressed the elf's secret message in his hand. Even if he is a reborn person, even if he once owned an artifact, he cannot help but feel happy about this equipment at this moment. Although it is only a level 1 equipment, this gorgeous attribute is definitely not a problem when used at levels 20 or 30. However, the emergence of the elven secret language is not an end, but a beginning. Ice Arrow Technique Level 1 effect. Condenses water elements into an ice arrow, which, when projected, deals 110% magic damage to the target. Cooling time 30 seconds. Consumption 100 magic points. Proficiency 0 out of 100. This is a beginner skill extracted by Su Chen. The effect is average, killing a chicken is enough. At this moment, the crisp and pleasant system prompt sound came on. Ding dong. Congratulations to the host, you have successfully triggered the 10,000-fold amplification system and obtained the forbidden curse level magic skill. 10,000 blade ice flower flow. Please check the details yourself. 10,000 blade ice flower, level 1 effect. Every 10 magic points, a sharp ice blade can be condensed, and each ice blade can deal 230% magic cutting damage to enemies when fired. Cooling time 5 minutes. Consumption 10 infinity. Proficiency 0/100. Chapter 3. Quickly kill level 10 monsters. You are listening at novelfull.audio. A novice skill, after a 10,000-fold increase, directly brings about a magnificent transformation. 10,000 blade ice flower flow, with only 10 magic points, can condense a sharp ice blade. Does this mean that as long as the magic value is high enough, he can condense infinite ice blades to attack enemies? Thinking of this, Su Chen quickly looked at his attribute panel. ID, Su Chen number 10086-45273 level 10/100, occupation Magician, HP 320, MP 180, plus 1000, power 7 physical fitness 6 agility 4 spirit 9, plus 50, attack power 130.215 defense 35 talent. Supreme Clone, the only talent ability at SSS level, capable of creating 10,000 clone characters with advanced intelligence, skill. 10,000 blade ice flower flow equipment. Elf secret language, legend, the initial 180 points of magic value, combined with the addition of 1,000 points of magic value in the Pokémon secret language, adds up to a total of 1,180 points. So, can I release 118 ice blades at once? Su Chen wrapped his hands around his chest, his thumb and index finger caressing his chin, and a smile appeared on his face. Let's go out and find some monsters to try out these new skills. Thinking of this, Su Chen pushed the wooden door and walked out of the cabin. At this moment, the novice village is already bustling with crowds and constant noise, creating a lively scene. After reading novels for over a decade, I have finally traveled through time. This time, I want to be the protagonist. Haha. Brother, if you haven't woken up yet, you can go back and squint for a while. Just like you bear, you're still the protagonist. That's right, billions of people from around the world are crossing at the same time. It's said that besides our Aqua Blue Star race, there are also other races from all over the world. How could you want to be the protagonist? So, I have an S.level talent and ability in hand, which can instantly increase my strength by 300%. Can't I still be the protagonist? Ah. I used to be a big shot, sorry for my clumsiness. Sir, are you still missing any pendants on your legs? What do you think of your brother? Brother, can you help me upgrade? Sister can listen to you for anything. Su Chen walked on the road to the novice village, listening to the various sounds coming from his ear, and couldn't help but burst into a series of sneers. These young people are really ignorant and fearless, with an S.level talent and ability, and they also want to be the main characters. There are really no tigers in the mountains, monkeys are called kings. Looking at the attribute panel, Su Chen quickly distanced himself from these rookies with the only talent and ability at the SSS level. To avoid getting involved in thunder. In his view, although the Supreme Clone is only an SSS level talent ability, its effect is definitely much stronger than the SSS level talent ability of the previous 5 kings and 4 emperors. After all, this is his only innate ability, even among all the heavens and tribes, it is a unique existence. Let's take a look at my strength first. As for the clone characters, let them develop freely first. Controlling the actions of 10,000 clones at the same time, even if I were a super brain, I would probably have to crash. Fortunately, they all have advanced intelligence and the ability to act alone. Su Chen shared some of the information in her mind with all her clones and then gave orders to move freely. Then, he cut off the spiritual connection between him and his clone. At present, everyone is in the novice village. Although Su Chen has many plans waiting to be executed, he still needs to leave the novice village. The most important thing right now is to upgrade to level 10 and get a ticket to leave the novice village. With this thought in mind, he arrived all the way outside the novice village. At this point, a large number of players had already gathered on the hillside outside the novice village. These people widened their eyes, constantly searching in the wilderness. Once a monster was brushed out, they rushed forward and instantly killed these chickens, rabbits, mice. After all, the player's current strength is simply not enough to deal with stronger monsters. Now we can only abuse these poor little animals on the outskirts of the novice village. Su Chen ignored and quickly walked towards the advanced monster area in the distance. The deeper you go, the fewer players there are. Because the monsters in these places are more advanced and powerful. But there are also some brave ones, forming groups of 3 or 5 to hunt high-level monsters. Ah! Help! A scream came, and Su Chen couldn't help but look back. I saw a player with a forgiving color all over his body. Those who didn't know thought it was the reincarnation of a lizard person. Moreover, the health bar on this player's head is also rapidly shortening. In just a few seconds, the player's health bar had already returned to 0, turning into a white light and flying towards the resurrection point of the novice village, leaving only a rusty and durable novice sword in place. And not far away, there lay a broken shield, a broken staff, and a damaged long bow silver ring snake level 10 equal rank. Black iron HP 580/580 attack power. 45.70 defense. 50 skills. Poison arrow, wrap and strangle introduction. A weak venomous snake, but its venom poses an extremely deadly threat. Silver ring snake, a common novice village monster, can long-range spray venom to attack targets, and can also entangle them in close combat, suffocating them to death. Although it is very garbage, it is still a difficult barrier for players at this time to overcome. Especially with that venom, it can also corrode equipment, causing countless players to stumble. You should know that a beginner's equipment can be sold for thousands of copper coins at a blacksmith's shop. For current players, every piece damaged is an unbearable pain. Looking at a piece of equipment destroyed by the silver ring snake. Su Chen waved his staff casually, and a sparkling ice blade flew out directly. 1578, golden legendary equipment, combined with tens of thousands of times increased forbidden spell level magic skills, instantly tears apart the body of the silver ring snake. Ding dong! Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have successfully killed the LV-10 silver ring snake and gained 1000 experience points. Unfortunately, experience cannot trigger a 10,000-fold increase, otherwise it would be 10 million experience. Just this silver ring snake can elevate me to level 20 or 30. Su Chen pouted in dissatisfaction and casually put away several copper coins and a belt under the snake's body. Ding dong! Congratulations to player Su Chen, you can pick up 8 copper coins, trigger the 10,000-fold amplification system, and obtain 80,000 copper coins. Ding dong! Congratulations to player Su Chen. You can pick up the snake skin belt, trigger the 10,000-fold amplification system, and obtain legendary equipment. The giant belt. The sound of 2 consecutive system prompts made Su Chen's eyes brighten. Hey! Experience didn't trigger a 10,000-fold increase, instead, there was a surprise in equipment in copper coins. It's really not bright in the east and bright in the west. Giant belt, gold, level 1 quality. Legend equipment bonus attributes. 1. Constitution plus 52. HP plus 1003. Restores maximum health by 3% per second special effect. The giant belt has an additional 100 storage spaces, and the stored items do not take up the load. Chapter 4. Taste My Big Baby. You are listening at novelfull.audio. In an instant, Su Chen, who only had 100 copper coins, immediately became a tycoon with 80,000 copper coins. Most importantly, he also obtained a golden legendary level equipment. 50 physical attributes are equivalent to an ordinary player leveling up 10 levels in a row, and 1,000 health points instantly turn him into a health bull, even thicker than a level 10 monster. And the special attributes of the giant belt couldn't help but impress him. Players initially have 20 storage compartments, which allow them to store their items, but if the weight of the items is too large, it can also cause a certain burden on the player. But this giant belt has 100 extra storage spaces, not to mention storing items without taking up weight. It truly deserves to be a golden legendary level equipment. Without hesitation, Su Chen equipped the giant belt and walked towards the distant mountains and forests. At the same time, his clone characters also left the Novice village and embarked on their own journey of fighting monsters. A clone who has transitioned to become an assassin moves as fast as a ghost, leaving only a trail of shadows behind. When passing by a monster, the action was as fast as lightning, instantly killing a wild wolf blocking the way. A clone who switched to archer, with an agile physique, shot a cold light with a long bow in his hand, taking away monsters not far away. Under the influence of the 10,000-fold amplification system, almost every clone has its own unique skills. However, these incredibly powerful skills were acquired by Su Chen one by one at a thought. Void without flame explosion, level 1 effect. Summons the flame of nothingness, dealing 350% fire magic damage to enemies within a specified 5x5 range. After 3 seconds, it automatically explodes and can also deal 500% magic impact damage. Cooling time 5 minutes. Consumption 300 magic points. Proficiency 0 out of 100. For example, this skill called Void Flame Explosion is a newbie skill drawn by a clone character who has switched to a mage. Fireball, which is obtained after a 10,000-fold increase. In addition, there are also forbidden magic skills such as Tornado, Thunder Chain, and Dark Concentrated Ball. Su Chen randomly selected a few as his main combat skills for the upcoming battle. As for the rest, he was too lazy to go and see it. With so many magical skills, if you really look at them one by one, you have to pick your eyes out. Ow! Following a small path in memory, walking towards the mountains and forests for less than 5 minutes, a wolf howl sounded in Su Chen's ear. Gale Wolf, level 15 equal rank. Black Iron HP 1280/1280 attack power. 75.110 defense. 80 skills. Bite, Wind Blade, Wolf Howl. Introduction. Monsters in the Aoxia Mountain Forest, once gathered in groups, can only be avoided by fierce tigers and brown bears. The monster at level 15 is approaching the limit of the Novice village. For players who have just entered the game, encountering them is definitely a nightmare. But when Su Chen saw the fierce wind wolf clearly, he was not surprised, but instead showed a joyful expression. Hee hee. Little obedient, it seems that my memory is correct. Ahead is Maple Leaf Village, the demonic wolf valley that makes people turn pale upon hearing it. While speaking, Su Chen's staff in his hand moved forward a little. 5 ice blades flickering with cold light in the sunlight shot out in a row, attacking vital areas such as the throat and limbs of the wind wolf. 1138, 1057. 1279, a series of bright red numbers fluttered above the head of the wind wolf. This monster, which had just shown a fierce look at Su Chen and was eager to try, was instantly dismembered by 5 horses. And this is just the power of Su Chen's casual strike. You should know that he, who fully unleashes the 10,000 blade ice flower flow, can instantly release 118 ice blades. Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have successfully killed LV.15 Storm Wolf and gained 112 experience points. Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have collected 13 copper coins, triggered the 10,000-fold amplification system, and obtained 130,000 copper coins. Unfortunately, this wind wolf only released 13 copper coins and did not provide an additional piece of equipment like the silver ring snake did at the beginning. Su Chen didn't feel regretful either. He picked up the copper plate on the ground and walked towards the nearby valley. As he delved deeper, he encountered an increasing number of gale wolves, from 1 or 2 at the beginning to 3 or 5, and then more than 10. However, no matter how many gusty wolves appear, the only impact is the number of ice blades released by Su Chen. Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have upgraded and will receive 5 points of full attribute growth, as well as 2 points of free attribute points and 1 point of skill points, ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have successfully killed LV.15 Storm Wolf and gained 112 experience points, ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have successfully killed LV.15 Storm Wolf and gained 112 experience points. A series of system prompts echoed in Su Chen's ear one after another. When he reached the valley entrance, he had already been promoted 3 levels in a row and had a new piece of equipment on his body. Elf Ring, Gold, Level 1 Quality. Legend Equipment Bonus Attributes 1. Spirit plus 52. MP plus 1003. Restores maximum health by 5% per second. Special effect. Magic points can be stored in the Elf Ring for consumption when releasing skills, with a maximum storage of 10,000 points. Current magic storage 9780/10,000. Su Chen also doesn't remember the profit he gained when he killed the first monster. But this is not important anymore, because a larger treasure trove has already opened up to him. Looking at the experience packs walking in the valley, Su Chen couldn't help but smile at the corners of his mouth. Hello, little ones. As soon as his words fell, wolf howls echoed one after another in the valley. Ow! 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 Hundreds of gusty wolves cluster in a narrow valley, with a large gusty demon wolf standing in the middle, who is also the boss of this wolf pack. Storm Demon Wolf King, Boss, Level 20 Equal Rank. Bronze HP, 5800/5800 Attack Power. 175.280 Defense. 200 Talent. Demon Wolf Commander. When the health of the Wind Wolf King is reduced by 30%, it can devour the wolf pack under its command, recover injuries, and improve its own strength in a short period of time. Skills. Bite, Wind Blade, Wolf Howl. Introduction. One of the 4 hegemons of Maple Leaf Village, it leads a pack of wolves and its strength is enough to make any creature turn pale upon hearing it. In Su Chen's impression, the bronze boss at level 20 has reached the limit of strength in the Novice Village. However, in the face of the ferocious boss, Su Chen smiled instead of being surprised. Come and try my big baby, little ones. Chapter 5. Continuously flowing world announcements. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Su Chen has killed countless swift wolves along the way, which has already made these wolf packs in the valley shiver. If it weren't for being stuck in the valley and having a wolf king as the commander, these wolf packs would probably have scattered and fled. At this moment, the Wind Demon Wolf King instantly burst into sweat, his entire body tensed. It's as if some kind of major crisis is looming over its head. Before the wolf pack could react, Su Chen's wand was already raised high in his hand. Empty nothingness explodes, go. A black flame flew out and landed in the center of the wolf pack. Only a deafening roar sounded, and a mushroom cloud rose from the valley. Boom! A huge firelight swept across the valley, and the gusty wolves turned into ashes in the flames, without even making a scream. Even the level 20 bronze boss, the Wind Demon Wolf King, belched under this blow. As for those talents with health points below 30% that can devour their wolf pack, restore life, and enhance strength, there is no chance of triggering them. One of the 4 hegemons of the Novice Village, he handed over the first kill to him. In Su Chen's impression, the first killing of the boss in the Novice Village happened a month later. He still remembers that it was a guild called Jiantian, which gathered over 300 elite players and paid a heavy price to finally complete it. But now, he just released a fake mushroom egg. If it is truly a system-produced product, it must be a masterpiece. It's amazing how a small fireball technique, with a 10,000-fold increase, can unleash such terrifying power. Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have successfully killed LV.15 Storm Wolf and gained 112 experience points, ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have upgraded and will receive 5 points of full attribute growth, as well as 2 points of free attribute points and 1 point of skill points, ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have successfully killed LV.15 Storm Wolf and gained 112 experience points, ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have upgraded and will receive 5 points of full attribute growth, as well as 2 points of free attribute points and 1 point of skill points, ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have successfully killed LV.15 Storm Wolf and gained 112 experience points, ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have successfully killed LV.20 Wind Demon Wolf King, Bronze Boss, and gained 10,000 experience points, ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen. As the first person to slay the Bronze Boss, you will gain 500 reputation points, 10,000 personal experience points, and a silver treasure chest. Please check for details on your own. A series of system prompts sounded, and the white light on Su Chen's body flashed several times. At this moment some players have also noticed the changes here. Sleeping trough. Mushroom egg, this is the gaming world. How could such an unreasonable thing happen? Perhaps Einstein and his elderly family have also traveled through it. Oh my God, what did I see? A huge mushroom cloud rose up. Is it possible that the gaming world is also going to be flattened? It's so powerful, I actually felt a terrifying heat wave coming towards me. Oh. Besides falling off a big horse and lying down, I seem to have nothing else to do. Mushroom egg, is that all? Stupid. This is the game world, where did the mushroom egg come from? It's probably a divine spell thrown by a passing NPC god. NPC god. It seems reasonable. Is there a strong opponent at the same level in battle? Can we try our luck? If we're lucky, it's also good to pick up a corpse. It has to be said that players just have their minds wide open, and even a mushroom cloud can make them think of so many things. If Su Chen were here, he would probably be shocked and speechless by these people. And all of this is just the beginning. The shock brought by Mushroom Cloud is only limited to some players in Maple Leaf Village. And the next scene directly shocked everyone. World announcement. Congratulations to Su Chen, a player from the Huaxia region, for becoming the first person to slay a bronze boss. He will receive a world reputation of 500, personal experience of 10,000, and a silver treasure chest. This announcement is hereby made to encourage him. World announcement. Congratulations to Su Chen, a player from the Huaxia region, for becoming the first. World announcement. Congratulations to Su Chen, a player from the Huaxia region. Whether fighting monsters or wandering in the beginner's village, I involuntarily stop my movements at this moment. Nanny. Bronze boss's first kill, may I ask where Su Chen came from? Dizzy, I'm still digging for a field mouse at the village entrance. Why did they take the bronze boss and kill him first? Isn't it that we're playing the same game? I teamed up with a few brothers to leave the village, but were sent back to the city for free by a level 10 silver ring snake. It shows the strength of these monsters. I guess this bronze boss must be the Chicken King and Mouse King at the village entrance, or even a rabbit that only knows how to kick. Axie. Su Chen is clearly a player from our great universe kingdom. How did he become a member of the Huaxia region? Did the system make a mistake? Beige, the honor of boss's first kill belongs to our cherry blossom country, but now it has been taken away by a man. I must take it back. Fake squid, we bald eagles are the strongest. I want to defeat the Easterner named Su Chen and let the glory of freedom spread in the foreign world. Su Chen's world announcement directly brought up players with different thoughts. Some people question, some are shocked, some are mocked, and some want to challenge. However, at this moment, another voice of the world announcement bombarded everyone with excitement. World announcement. Congratulations to Su Chen, a player from the Huaxia region, for becoming the first person to reach level 10, 1. Will earn 1000 world reputation points, 2. Will receive an experience reward of 5000 points, 3. Will obtain a golden treasure chest, 4. Will receive the title of number 1 in the world. World announcement. Congratulations to Su Chen, a player from the Huaxia region, for becoming the first. World announcement. Congratulations to players in the Huaxia region. Chapter 6. The shock of the first 10 levels. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Another 3 consecutive world announcements directly shocked all players. I'm going, but my master is still chasing wild chickens with a wooden stick. Why did he kill a bronze level boss and level up 10 in seconds? This is impossible. I teamed up with a few friends and dug a field mouse hole for half a day before barely reaching level 2. This player named Su Chen, why did he level 10 so quickly? This is absolutely impossible. I reported someone cheating, even though I don't have any evidence. TSK. Since we entered the game, it has only taken us 1 hour at most. I'm afraid this person is not the system's biological son, right? Envy. This big shot must have picked up a high-level dying boss, and then took advantage of the monster's danger to end the opponent. Otherwise, it would have been impossible for him to level 10 so quickly. I'm from Novice Village 10086. Just now, in a valley to the west, a mushroom cloud suddenly appeared. Is it possible that this big shot is using mushroom eggs to brush monsters? I'm afraid you're not foolish upstairs. This is the game world, where did you get mushroom eggs? I also saw mushroom cloud, and I wanted to go over and see if I could make any profit. I didn't expect to be intercepted by this big shot named Su Chen, missing out on 1 billion yuan. At this moment, players from all over the world were boiling. It has only been over an hour since the entire population entered the gaming world. Su Chen first took the hand of the bronze boss, and then was the first to level 10, shocking countless players. Especially for players from Maple Leaf Village, they revealed that they had seen Mushroom Cloud, which caused an uproar. Many players believe that it was Su Chen's luck to pick up a dying boss, which was why he was able to level 10 so quickly. But soon, they no longer thought so. Because a series of world announcements have once again resounded in everyone's ears. World announcement. Congratulations to the player in the Huaxia region, Lushan Pass, who has become the second person to level 10 and will receive 300 reputation points, 500 experience points, and a silver treasure chest. World announcement. Congratulations to the player, Korean Dragon, in the Huaxia region, who has become the third person to level 10 and will receive 100 points of reputation, 100 points of experience, and a bronze treasure chest. World announcement. Congratulations to Lin Changming, a player from the Huaxia region, for becoming the fourth person to reach level 10. World announcement. Congratulations to player Zhao Tianbao from the Huaxia region. The world announcement about Su Chen has just come down, followed by a series of 9 announcements. And these world announcements all have 2 commonalities. One is the protagonist of the announcement, all of whom are players from the Huaxia region. Another announcement is that these players from the Huaxia region have all been promoted to level 10. And this series of world announcements directly reached the pinnacle of shock in the hearts of countless players. Jump out one by one, shouting impossible. This is impossible. I have an SS level combat talent and can quickly fight monsters. Now I'm only at level 3.5. How did these people reach level 10? Not bad, they definitely cheated, otherwise it wouldn't have been possible to upgrade so quickly. The system, we need to report it, someone is cheating. Siete. Huaxia people, why are they Huaxia people again? Even if they upgrade quickly, it's okay. Among the billions of players, there are a few demons that are normal, but why are they all players from the Huaxia region? Yeah. I'm also surprised. It's the first boss kill and the 10th level promotion. Are players in the Huaxia region so fierce? Fake squid, this is not a game at all, but a conspiracy of the Chinese people. They cannot compete with us in the real world, which is why they brought us to this damn world. We should unite and protest against the conspiracy of the Chinese people. Ba Guyalu. Chinese people have been suppressing us in the real world, and now we have reached the era of gaming. Aren't you giving us Japanese people a way to survive? Compared to the hysteria of players in various regions, players in the Huaxia region appear very excited. The majesty of China and the rise of China. Boss Su Chen, YYDS. All the big shots on the list, come on, don't let the bald eagle and the little day people catch up. Stepping on the little day person, punching the bald eagle, the big shot rises. At this moment, Su Chen in the Wild Wolf Valley couldn't help but be taken aback, and instinctively stopped picking up the spoils of war. After communicating with a group of clones, a smile couldn't help but appear at the corner of his mouth. Hee hee. You are truly a clone character with advanced intelligence, and your speed is not slower than mine at all. That's good, then I can reduce some of the burden. Previously, after Su Chen gave instructions to a group of clone characters to quickly improve their strength and leave the novice village, many of them embarked on the path of monster hunting and leveling. Some of these innate abilities are clone characters in the combat genre, and they have been closely followed by him, elevating their own level to level 10. Each emotionless clone character is like a killing machine, with a very fast speed in defeating monsters. If Su Chen, as the true master, had not found the Wild Wolf Valley where a large number of monsters were gathered, and annihilated hundreds of wolf packs with a single attack, he would probably have been greatly reduced in rank by his clone. However, not all clone characters are so swift. Some clone characters with random auxiliary, life, and functional talents and abilities will have a much slower monster spawning speed. But compared to ordinary players with an average level of only 2 or 3, clone characters with a minimum level of 5 still have very good strength. Su Chen nodded secretly, blocking the connection between him and his clone, and then resumed his treasure-picking business. Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have collected 23 copper coins, triggered the 10,000-fold amplification system, and obtained 230,000 copper coins, ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have collected 17 copper coins, triggered the 10,000-fold amplification system, and obtained 170,000 copper coins, ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you can pick up 5 silver coins, trigger the 10,000-fold amplification system, and obtain 50,000 silver coins. The deaths of hundreds of swift wolves brought Su Chen spoils of war across the land. Among them, the vast majority are light yellow copper coins, and occasionally there are a few shiny silver coins. However, there are not many truly valuable things. However, under the 10,000-fold amplification system, even a single stone can turn into a pearl and jade. Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen. You can pick up the wolf tooth necklace, trigger a 10,000-fold amplification system, and obtain legendary equipment. Goddess's tears, ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen. You can pick up wind wolf skin armor, trigger a 10,000-fold amplification system, and obtain legendary equipment. Beast Soul Robe. Chapter 7. Divine Beast or Holy Beast. You are listening at novelfull.audio. At a time when various game regions were shocked and crying, Su Chen was excitedly organizing his spoils of war. In the valley, in addition to a pile of coins, an ordinary wolf pack also has 2 pieces of equipment and 1 prop. Tears of Goddess, Gold, Level 10 Quality. Legend Equipment Bonus Attributes. 1. Constitution plus 32. Spirit plus 33. HP plus 504. MP plus 505. Skill cooldown 0.2% special effect. Can be activated 3 times a day to heal injuries on the body and restore the cooldown time of all skills. Beast Soul Robe, Gold, Level 10 Quality. Legend Equipment Bonus Attributes 1. Constitution plus 52. Defense plus 103. HP plus 1500 Special Effect. When a player encounters fatal damage, the equipment will automatically summon a beast soul to defend you against this attack, which can be activated up to once a day. The appearance of 2 golden legendary level equipment immediately made up for Su Chen's shortcomings in defense and healing. And the next item caught his eye again. Law Palace Lamp, Orange, Quality. Epic Level Function. 1. It can illuminate a surrounding area of 10 by 10, forming a circle of Imperial Realm. Any ghosts or spirits entering this area will be damaged. 2. Equipped with certain warning functions, any hostile unit entering the Imperial Realm will trigger a warning from the Imperial Palace lights. Note: special props, displayed in certain occasions, may cause unexpected events to occur. This prop is actually obtained from a bronze level prop called Changming Torch after triggering a 10,000-fold increase. Originally, the Changming Torch was just a lighting prop that could burn continuously for 24 hours. It can be produced by the system and must be a high-quality product. After a 10,000-fold increase, even an inconspicuous prop can undergo incredible transformation. When Su Chen saw the words, Lu Huang, his heart couldn't help but thump and he murmured to himself. Hiss. Emperor Lu. Is it the legendary ancient empress who brought the entire country into the divine realm, slaughtered the gods, and almost shattered the divine realm? The ancient emperors were indeed a group of unpredictable figures, just a palace lamp as a decoration, with such a remarkable effect, it is truly unbelievable. Why is using epic props as decorations getting more and more exciting the more you think about it? TSK. Perhaps one day I can also build a heavenly palace city and decorate it with various rare treasures. With the emergence of a 10,000-fold amplification system and tens of thousands of clone characters, Su Chen's wild hope in his heart has also grown. In this life, he is no longer willing to be one of those beings. Instead of being enslaved by others, why not cut through the sky like yourself, look down on the gods, and call your ancestors? However, Su Chen was also well aware that towering buildings rise from the ground. To achieve all of this, he needs to put in more effort. Hey! Let's not think about what we have yet. Now, let's take a look at what kind of treasure the Wind Demon Wolf King has contributed to me. Su Chen took a breath, rubbed his hands, and walked towards the corpse of the Wind Demon Wolf King not far away. Generally speaking, after the death of an ordinary monster, it is not necessarily possible to reveal any spoils of war. But if you can kill a boss, it is a must-have high-quality equipment. Moreover, Su Chen is still the first to be killed in the process of land reclamation, and the rewards are naturally indispensable. Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen. You can pick up 3 coins, trigger the 10,000-fold amplification system, and obtain 30,000 coins. I reached out and touched 3 shiny gold coins. In the game world, 1 gold coin is worth 100 silver coins, and 1 silver coin is worth 100 copper coins. Don't be fooled by the fact that there are only 3 gold coins, but without a 10,000-fold growth rate system, the profits would far exceed the previous total. After triggering a 10,000-fold increase, this is a whopping 30,000 gold coins. However, Su Chen was also well aware that this profit was not worth much at all. The real big head is still behind. He reached under the corpse of the Wind Demon Wolf and touched it again, revealing a pair of shoes in his hand. Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen. You can pick up the Wind Wolf leather boots, trigger a 10,000-fold amplification system, and obtain an epic level equipment. The Light Spirit Boots, Wind Wolf leather boots, bronze level equipment, can enhance players' agility attributes. But after triggering the 10,000-fold amplification effect, this equipment completed a magnificent transformation. Light Spirit Boots, Orange, Level 15 Quality. Epic Equipment Bonus Attributes. 1. Agility plus 102. Movement speed plus 25%. 3. Dodge rate plus 25%. Special effect. All negative effects received by players, such as deceleration, freezing, and delay, will be reduced by 50%, TSK. It's really surprising to be able to use epic level equipment so quickly, with a 10,000-fold amplification system. So what kind of surprise should you give me next? Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have picked up the pet collar, triggered the 10,000-fold amplification system, and obtained the epic level item. Soul Contract Token Pet Collar, capable of signing a master-servant contract with a monster up to level 20. But Su Chen's skill was to instantly kill hundreds of level 15 Wind Wolves and a level 20 Bronze Boss. The Wind Demon Wolf King. With such strength, one naturally doesn't look up to a level 20 pet. But after triggering the 10,000-fold amplification system, the soul contract he obtained made people couldn't help but be amazed. Soul Contract Symbol Grade. Epic Function. After defeating non-humanoid monsters, you can sign a soul contract with them. The Epic Soul Contract Symbol, without many restrictions. As long as you defeat the enemy, you can sign a soul contract with them. Even if the opponent is a level 100 dragon, as long as you can knock it down, it is your pet. Seeing this prop, Su Chen couldn't help but laugh. Not bad, it was really a day full of surprises. Soul Contract Symbol, it seems I need to plan carefully and find a good pet. Is it the ancient thunder dragon in the chaotic starry sea, or the colorful phoenix in the flame mountain? The angel from the Blue Blood Empire is also good. It seems like she can't contract humanoid creatures, so let her go. Hee. Perhaps the light unicorn from Elf Forest can also be one of the alternatives. The Chaos Star Sea and Flame Mountain in Su Chen's mouth are two of the 7 forbidden areas in the world of gods. And the ancient thunder dragon and the colorful phoenix are the overlords among them, and they are also rare mythological creatures on the continent of the gods. As for the angels of the Blue Blood Empire, the Blue Blood Empire is the first force in the divine continent, with a territory of tens of thousands of miles and a population of over 100 billion. Angels are the guardians of this empire and the faith of countless people of the Blue Blood Empire. Even the light unicorn, which he considers as a backup target, is a sacred beast of the Elf Empire. Su Chen placed the contract target on these divine and sacred beasts. Nature is not a fearless ignorant person, but a truly skilled person with courage. He has 10 years of memory in the future, tens of thousands of clone characters, and a 10,000-fold amplification system. Of course, you have to find some challenging goals for yourself. Chapter 8. Leaving the Novice Village. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Su Chen strode towards the direction of the Novice Village. As he walked, he didn't forget the 2 treasure chests that the system had previously rewarded him with. For example, the first silver-level treasure chest killed by a bronze boss, and the first gold-level treasure chest upgraded to level 10. Ding dong. Reminder player Su Chen, do you want to open the silver treasure chest? Open. Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have opened the silver treasure chest and obtained the magic skill. Basic Magic Boost. Please check for details on your own. Usually, items such as equipment, items, potions, and skill books can be opened in the treasure chest. The most valuable one among them undoubtedly belongs to the skill book. The primary magic boost is a passive skill that allows players to gain an additional 5% of magic points, reaching a level where they can reach 50%, which is equivalent to obtaining an additional half of the magic points. This is considered a standard ability for the mage profession. But for Su Chen, who has a 10,000-fold amplification system, this is naturally not the solution. Congratulations host, you have opened the silver treasure chest, triggered a 10,000-fold amplification system, and obtained the forbidden magic skill. Magic Surge, Magic Surging Level. Max Effect. Passive skill, which can give players an additional 100% magic value and accelerate the flow of their own magic, restoring a maximum magic value of 5% per second cooling time. None consumption. None proficiency. 100 out of 100. Doubling the magic value means that the number of magic skills that can be released has also doubled. And restoring 5% of the maximum magic value per second means that even if Su Chen's magic value is depleted, it only takes 20 seconds to fully recover. He is naturally satisfied with this result. Therefore, Su Chen couldn't help but have greater expectations for the next treasure chest. Ding dong. Reminder player Su Chen, do you want to open the golden treasure chest? Open. Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have opened the golden chest and obtained the rare level hidden profession. Spell Master Transfer Scroll. Please check the details yourself. Magician, a hidden profession in the magic department, is skilled at using spells to kill people, attacking yin and xia, and taking lives from thousands of miles away without hesitation. If an ordinary player can obtain such a profession, they must be happy or unhappy. But Su Chen has a high heart and great ambition, so he naturally won't be easily satisfied. At this moment, the system prompts the sound to come on. Congratulations host, you have opened the golden chest, triggered a 10,000-fold amplification system, and obtained a divine level profession. Element Method God Transfer Scroll, Elemental Method God Transfer Scroll, Grade. Divine Level Full-Time Requirements. Magic Profession Career Attribute Bonus. 1. For each level of promotion, HP plus 350, MP plus 502. For each level up, you can gain 10 points of strength, 10 points of constitution, 10 points of agility, and 20 points of fixed attribute bonuses for Spirit 3. Each level up earns 5 free attribute points and 3 skill points. Occupational skill effects. 1. For every 10 levels, 1 elemental magic ball can be lit up to release the magic of this type, increasing the effect by 100%. 2. After all elemental magic balls are lit up, all elemental magic will be condensed into elemental divine figures. Looking at the career transfer scroll in his hand, Su Chen was stunned. Divine level profession. According to rumors, the most powerful profession is only at the mythological level. For example, the King of Knights, the God of War, the Starlight Sacrifice, that is not a powerful individual who suppresses all races and enemies. I didn't expect to even obtain a more powerful divine level profession. If I had this profession in my previous life, I would have reborn at her. Transfer job. Without any hesitation, Su Chen directly tore up the scroll of elemental magic gods transfer. I saw strands of colorful light emerge from the scroll and then rush into his body. Red represents fire, blue represents wind, yellow represents soil, and silver represents lightning. Countless elements lingered around Su Chen's body, reflecting him like a large colored lamp. After a long time, the elemental light slowly dissipated and everything returned to normal. Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have successfully transferred to a divine level profession. Elemental God. Detected that your current level is 10, you will receive attribute growth compensation. Su Chen's previous profession was just an initial wizard. For each level of improvement, you can gain fixed attribute growth of 3 points of strength, 3 points of physique, 2 points of agility, and 5 points of spirit. The other health points, magic points, skill points, and freedom attribute points are far inferior to the elemental magic gods of god-level professions. However, at this time of job transfer, the previously lacking attribute growth has been fully compensated to a perfect state. Divine level profession, it's just such a pervert. ID, Su Chen number 10086-45273 level 10, 327/10,000. Occupation. Elemental Dharma God HP 6820 MP 7680 Power. 107 Physical Fitness. 236 Agility. 204 Spirit. 339 attack power. 880.1200 defense. 950 talent. Supreme Clone, the only talent ability at SSS level, capable of creating 10,000 clone characters with advanced intelligence, skills. Magic Rush, Void Flame Explosion, Wind Tornado, Thunder Chain, Dark Concentrated Ball, 10,000 Blade Ice Flower Flow Equipment. Elf Secret Language, Legend, Magic Ring, Legend, Giant Belt, Legend, Goddess Tears, Legend, Beast Soul Robe, Legend, Light Spirit Boots, Epic, Items. Law Palace Lamp, Epic, Soul Contract Symbol, Epic, Property. 48,520 gold coins free attribute points. 50 skill points. 30. At this moment, Su Chen's attribute panel is truly magnificent. The 4-dimensional attributes have exceeded 100, with nearly 10,000 health and magic points, as well as 5 legendary level equipment and 1 epic level equipment. No one can believe that this is just the attribute panel of a new player who has just entered the game for less than half a day. But Su Chen, he just did it. Ordinary players, even at levels 3 to 50, may not necessarily reach this level. It is evident that Su Chen is now powerful. Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have successfully transferred to a divine level profession. Elemental Method God. We have detected that you have reached level 10 and will soon light up the elemental serve for you. Su Chen's consciousness was instantly pulled into the sea of spirit. As far as the eye can see, all are particles of elements with different colors wandering around. And at this moment, an illusory sphere condensed out of the sky, igniting a blazing fire like a scorching sun in the sky. Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have successfully condensed the fire element spell ball. All fire magic effects will increase by 100%. Please experience the details yourself. The system prompt sound fell, and Su Chen's consciousness was kicked out of the elemental world. Ha! Elemental ball, it's interesting. I really look forward to the day when all the elemental magic balls will be lit up. As for now, it's also time to leave the Novice village. But where should we go next? Are you going to retrieve the treasure from the tomb of General Ling or go to the White Tiger Holy City to take on that hidden mission? Or, could you go to the Peony Garden in Baihua Valley and see the Baihua fairy who only heard of her name in her past life and didn't see her? Although the other party hasn't debuted yet, it's not bad to cultivate them a bit. I remember, the hidden NPC of the 100 Flowers Fairy had many tasks to explore. In the past 10 years, no one has completely completed this series of tasks. So, I took the initiative to control the 100 Flowers Valley and arranged for a clone to do the task. TSK. That would be interesting. Chapter 9. Gone is the behind-the-scenes web weaver. You are listening at novelfull.audio. In the Novice village, although the flow of players has decreased significantly, it is still overcrowded. Su Chen walked among the crowd with a calm and composed demeanor. For ordinary players, leveling up monsters, repairing equipment, and running missions will be their entire life for the rest of their lives. For Su Chen, it's not a problem of how to upgrade now, but rather how to control the pace of his own strength improvement. With a 10,000-fold amplification system, if he wants to upgrade quickly, he can reach levels 30.50 in a day. But what is the significance of such an increase in strength for him? The Wanzu hunting ground is divided into 3 stages. The first stage is the Age of the Continent. After entering the game world, all the heavens and tribes will obtain an independent continent as a habitat for their races. For example, the place where Blue Star players are located is called Eternal Continent. This place is approximately 13 million miles long from east to west and 8 million miles wide from north to south, with an area almost hundreds of times that of a blue star. But even with such a terrifying continent, it is just a large, novice village for the entire gaming world. In the hunting grounds of thousands of ethnic groups, there are almost tens of thousands of novice villages like this on the mainland. The reason for setting up such a place is because there is a significant difference in strength among the selected celestial and ethnic groups. For example, some magical races, such as angels, titans, giants, orcs, fairies, winged humans, and three-eyed spirits, are born with powerful abilities. But like the blue star human race, which is already weak in strength and the real world is dominated by technological development, it has no competitiveness among the countless races in the sky. If you directly enter the 10,000 clan hunting ground, the blue star human race is likely to become the prey of others at the beginning. Therefore, the Wanzu hunting ground has thoughtfully set up the new beast continent, with the aim of giving some weak ethnic groups time to improve and adapt to this world. Nowadays, Blue Star players need to develop, enhance their strength, and expand their influence on the Eternal Continent. Only when the strength reaches a certain level, will one enter a higher level of place. That is the true hunting ground for all races. The heavens and thousands of tribes will compete there, fighting to the death for the development resources of the race. It is precisely because of this that Su Chen considered delaying the pace of strength improvement and leaving time for the development of Blue Star players. Otherwise, relying solely on oneself and tens of thousands of clone characters, would one really have to fight against one tribe? That's too foolish, isn't it? Of course, although Su Chen wanted to slow down, he wouldn't do nothing. Although his true self may not immediately enter the 10,000 clan hunting ground, he is able to dispatch some clone characters, so it would be good to go and fight the pre-battle first. In addition, he also needs to develop his own power on the Eternal Continent, gather massive human and material resources, and prepare adequately before entering the hunting grounds of 10,000 tribes. Only in this way can we have the capital to fight against those powerful tribes in the heavens. For example, now Su Chen has started arranging those clone characters to travel to various regions of the Eternal Continent and develop their respective forces. There are 3 clone characters among them, which are worth mentioning the most. Wanzu Zhai, ID 04537, originally known as Assassin. And his innate ability. With numerous ghosts and shadows, even Su Chen's scalp tingled. Ghost shadows abound, level. SSS attribute. 1. Ghost body. Players transform into ghosts, increasing their movement speed by 100% and immune to all physical damage, ignoring all control skills too. Baigui pill. Each time a character kills an enemy, their soul can be refined into a puppet. The puppet has 50% of its original strength and can assist players in combat. Note. Puppets can be replaced, but once abandoned, they will completely disappear. 3. Wanzu Lu. Players release ghosts to confuse targets. Ghosts cannot fight, but players can replace their positions with ghosts at any time. Note. For each level raised by a player, they can differentiate into 100 ghosts, with a maximum of 10,000. Looking at this innate ability, Su Chen remained speechless for a long time. This innate ability allows the clone of Wanzu Zhai to ignore all physical attacks. Only a few soul type, life type, and magic type attacks can cause harm to him. The means of refining puppets are even more frightening to hear. If all of this is successfully refined, one person can be worth a small army. The final flow of ghosts is also a divine skill of assassin players. With this innate ability, once the 10,000 ghost studio is detected by the enemy, it can release ghost shadows, thereby confusing the enemy's ears and eyes. Moreover, Wanzu Zhai can also replace its position with ghost shadow at any time. This means that as long as there is a ghost, he can appear in any position at any time, which is simply beyond defense. Without hesitation, Su Chen gave the instruction to Wanzu Zhai, a clone, to form a killer organization. He hopes that Wanzu Zhai can create a powerful assassin organization. And it is also a killer organization that can take the life of its target at any time, making everyone pale at the news. Even the name was chosen by Su Chen. Wanzu Lu. Ghosts and shadows appear numerous and elusive, with countless ghosts appearing and enemies dying. Besides Wanguizhai, the second noteworthy clone character is Yigucheng. His initial profession was swordsman, and his innate ability was called the 9 Lives Sword Box. 9 Life Sword Box Grade. SSS Attribute 1. Sword Cultivation Box. Players can create a sword cultivation box and put sword equipment into it to enter the equipment cultivation stage. When the progress reaches 100%, the equipment will undergo a transformation, and there is no limit to the transformation. 2. 9 Life Sword. Players can craft 1 life sword every 10 levels. The stronger the player's strength, the higher the attributes of the life sword. Each sword can increase the player's additional attack power by 30%, up to 300%. 3. 10,000 Swords 1. When a player reaches level 100, they can merge 9 life swords into 1, ultimately creating a peerless divine sword. Players can gain 1000% additional attack power. When Su Chen saw this innate ability, his face changed for a moment. He was a swordsman professional player in his past life, and after entering the Wanzu hunting ground, he switched to the hidden profession. Sword Immortal, gaining incredibly powerful strength. On the battlefield of the 10,000 clans, he used a long sword to kill countless tribes, making countless hostile forces tremble with fear. Which young man doesn't have a sword immortal dream in his heart? If Su Chen changes his development direction, with the assistance of this powerful talent and ability, he will definitely be able to grow into a peerless powerhouse. 1 person, 1 sword, it's not a problem to annihilate a clan. But soon, Su Chen shook his head resolutely. No, I've had enough of being a lone ranger. Although carefree and content with gratitude and enmity, no matter how strong a person's strength is, it cannot change the decline of the entire ethnic group. This time, I want to be the mastermind behind the scenes, the weaver of the net, using heaven and earth as the chessboard and 10,000 families as the pieces, to play a stunning game of chess. How can the legitimate generation of sword immortals compare to stepping on the gods and oppressing thousands of clans with ease? Chapter 10. I love small money. You are listening at novelfull.audio. With a sudden thought, Su Chen gave a command to Yigucheng. Before the 15th day of the first lunar month, rush to the Luohu Palace in the Burial Sword City to search for a gray-clothed sweeper. Showcase your talent in swordsmanship, attract the opponent's attention, search for opportunities to explore missions, and prepare for joining the Sword Sect. On the Eternal Continent, there are 7 forbidden areas, 2 of which are the Chaos Star Sea and Flame Mountain mentioned earlier. And now, the Sword Sect in Su Chen's mouth is the most dangerous among the 7 forbidden areas. Because here gathers various swordsman professions with the strongest attack power and the craziest battles in the world. Any NPC or player who dares to break into the Sword Sect will face attacks from the stronger ones. Especially the 4 elders of West Sword God, East Sword Immortal, South Sword Saint, and North Sword Demon, working together can even slaughter immortal gods. And here, it has also become the holy land that swordsman professionals all over the world aspire to. Every year, I don't know how many people go to the Burial Sword City to find opportunities, but there are almost none who can come into contact with the Sword Sect. Unfortunately, Su Chen had just learned a way to join the Sword Sect. That is, in the Luohu Palace of the Burial Sword City, there is a special gray-clothed sweeper. He is a core disciple of the Sword Sect, who violated sect rules and was punished for sweeping the floor for 100 years. On the 15th day of the first lunar month, it is the day when this person completes his sentence and returns to his ancestral home. As long as you can connect with him online, the clone Yigucheng can join the Sword Sect with the opportunity. This is one of the strategies obtained by Su Chen in his past life. The reason why Su Chen values the Sword Sect so much is twofold. Firstly, he wants to inherit the opponent's swordsmanship. Secondly, players who join the Sword Sect have the opportunity to become the next leader of the Sword Sect after completing a series of test tasks, leading the 3,000 Divine Sword Army. This opportunity is one of the assets prepared by the system for Blue Star players. Su Chen can remember how terrifying the player named Sword Heavenly was in his past life, leading 3,000 divine sword armies to fight in all directions on the battlefield of 10,000 tribes, and his heroic demeanor of annihilating more than 10 tribes was. But this time, this opportunity is destined to be his. Ye Guqing possesses SSS-level swordsmanship talent, and with the strategy in his mind, it's easy to break through this hidden map. After arranging Ye Guqing, Su Chen turned his gaze to the third clone. Wang Fugue, who possessed the SSS level I love small money talent and ability. I love small money grade. SSS effect. 1. Wealth Master. The amount of wealth on players increases by 5% every day. 2. Cake Tongshan. Players cannot increase their own level, but can consume coins to strengthen their attributes. 3. God of Wealth descends. Players can gain an additional 1% of attack power for every 10,000 coins they possess, with a current maximum of 1,000%. When Su Chen saw this talent and ability, his face changed as if it were a broken seasoning jar, green, black, white and red. It was incredibly rich. Damn it, what kind of bizarre talent is this? I love small money, why don't you call me a stick? And Wang Fugue, with such a garbage name, I'm afraid it's not a fake clone. And this talent effect, Your wealth increases by 5% every day, and you have your own bank fixed term. Unable to level up by defeating monsters, improving strength requires consuming coins to strengthen attributes. Is this making me spend money to buy life? The more money you have, the stronger your attack power, up to 10 times. Oh. That's pretty good. Without saying a word, Su Chen directly transferred 30,000 gold coins and also gave an instruction to Wang Fugue. Go to the east street of Qinglong Holy City and find a grocery store called Wanhuaquan. The store has a backlog of goods and a shortage of funds. Coincidentally, there is a change in the owner's family and they are eager to sell the store for money. No need to talk nonsense when meeting, just buy it at a fixed price. After clearing everyone, go to the osmanthus tree in the backyard and dig a pit 6 feet below. There is a box, including a mysterious merchant's job transfer scroll. After transferring to a mysterious businessman, you can start your own business and save some money. Merchants were originally a secondary profession, and those who possessed this profession were able to trade with the indigenous people, but they themselves lacked combat power. But the mysterious merchant is a hidden profession that not only serves as the main profession, but also has extremely strong combat power. Su Chen once saw the player who had been transferred to a mysterious merchant, who could easily kill hundreds of monsters in an instant by throwing money in a shower of flowers. According to the player, the damage of this skill is determined by the amount of coins consumed. Consuming 1 copper coin can deal a little damage, and 100 copper coins is equivalent to 100 damage. And so on, each attack can deal up to 10,000 damage. To inflict damage exceeding 10,000, one needs to consume silver coins. To inflict damage exceeding 1 million, it requires the consumption of gold coins. Similarly, money can also be spent on defense. 1 copper coin can offset 1 point of damage, 100 copper coins can offset 100 points of damage. And so on, as long as you have enough money on your body, you won't have a single hair in the entire battle. Their offensive and defensive abilities are incredibly strong, but they are a bit expensive. However, for Su Chen, who has a 10,000-fold growth system, money is precisely one of the least valuable things. You should know that he currently has over 40,000 gold coins in his pocket. Looking at the 3 clearly arranged clone characters, Su Chen nodded in satisfaction. As for the other 9,997 clone characters, he has not given specific action instructions yet, only allowing them to move freely, and has not inquired about the others. I have something to do myself, so what should I do as a true master? By the way, when 2 clones reach level 10, they will each receive a silver treasure chest and a bronze treasure chest. Let's first see what treasures can be opened. With a sudden thought, Su Chen transferred the 2 treasure chests on the clone character's body to his package. Ding dong. Reminder player Su Chen, do you want to open the bronze treasure chest? Open. Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have opened the bronze treasure chest and obtained the bronze level auxiliary equipment. Refined gem. Please check the details yourself. Refined gemstones, bronze level auxiliary equipment, can increase 4-dimensional attributes by 10 points, equivalent to an ordinary player increasing attribute growth by 2 levels. However, for Su Chen, whose 4-dimensional attributes have exceeded 100, this little bonus effect is not enough to see. Fortunately, he also has a 10,000-fold amplification system. Congratulations host, you have opened the bronze treasure chest, triggered the 10,000-fold amplification system, and obtained the epic level auxiliary equipment. Titan God Stone, Titan Stone, Orange, level 1 quality. Epic equipment bonus attributes. Strength plus 125 physical fitness plus 125 agility plus 125 spirit plus 125 special effect. Titan Guardian, after activation, a shield with 10,000 health points is obtained, and players do not take any damage until the shield is broken. Su Chen's eyes lit up and he directly equipped himself with the Titan God Stone. Then, looking expectantly at the second treasure chest. Ding dong. Reminder player Su Chen, do you want to open the silver treasure chest? Open. Ding dong. Congratulations to player Su Chen, you have opened the silver treasure chest and obtained the item. Resident token number 0453 of the Ancient Dragon City. Please check the details yourself. Resident token number 0453 of Ericole Dragon City quality. Special function. With this token, one can legally enter the Ancient Dragon City and not be attacked by its mechanisms and formations. Note. The Ancient Dragon City is an ancient relic. It used to be an incredibly powerful battle city with complete city defense, which can recruit and cultivate powerful soldiers. Although it is severely damaged now, it still retains some functions. Those who are good at it will trigger attacks from mechanism formations.